Hello, here we are today again. My name is Nadia Smith and my friend Angie. And we are presenting the second part of Tai Chi Qigong today. And again, we're going to do 3 exercises like we did the first time. So the first exercise is called separating the clouds. And separating the clouds is a good exercise for the heart and the lungs. And we start with both hands without touching the body, just stroking the center line of the body. Imagine that you are now going to separate the clouds, and then you sink into your knees. So this is the standing version. We're going to do this for a little while. If you're sitting down, you can just copy me. I will show you what it's like sitting down in a moment. So this is also good for headaches, because as your hands pass your head, you can imagine you're removing the headache. So I'll go sideways so you can see my knees as well and where my arms are. My back's nice and straight. I'm not touching my body. And your breath is natural. So do this nice and calmly. Breathing in might be good when you go up, and then just gently exhaling as you go down. This will help you to relax your mind and your body. So you can see that when I bend my knees, you can look down and see your toes still. So you're not bending your knees too far in, too far down. And it's wonderful to, again, to do this outside in nature, because you can look at the sky and imagine that you are separating the clouds. So again, the 3 exercises that we are doing today will take approximately 20 minutes to half an hour. So I'm going to carry on the chair. You don't need to see my feet today, so I will just come a little bit closer, and then you can just see what I'm doing with my hands. Follow your hands with your eyes. And breathe as you go up, breathing in and gently breathing out. And eventually your breathing will be very natural. You don't really need to focus, because breathing happens anyway. And what you're doing is you're smoothing the central channel in your body. keeping your shoulders relaxed. If your shoulders are aching a little bit, keep remembering to keep them down and relax them as your arms go down. Avoid hunching, keep them down. So keeping your spine upright, that's when your energy can flow clearly. And peace and relaxation comes through repetition. The slower and the smoother the exercise becomes, the calmer you become too. I will just continue standing up now to finish this exercise. So it's up to you how long you want to do this exercise. So if you have been practicing the first set of 3 exercises, you may want to just do each exercise for a few minutes or 5 minutes, because once you have done all 6 sessions, there are 18 exercises in total. So depending on how much time you have to spend, you'll be able to gauge. But the longer you do these new exercises, the more familiar you will be with them, and the easier it will become. And you will remember them. Just do a few more. So these exercises are good for everyone. This is also a good reminder for practitioners alike. And I will stop with my right hand on my lower belly, below the belly button, left hand on top. If you are a girl, if you are a man, then your left hand goes first and right hand on top. So I'm a girl, I'm putting my right hand here and left hand on top. And why we put these 2 hands on top of each other is because in your palm, inside the palm of your hand here, you have 2 acupoints which help to keep you calm. So if you get a little bit agitated, it's a good point to massage. You find it by putting your middle finger in your palm. And where that finger touches your palm, that's where you massage it. So when you want to relax, that's a good point to use. That's wonderful. So that's why we put one hand here, and for girls, right hand, boy, and then the other on top. So you are connecting those 2 points to a very vital point in your belly, the cauldron. We talked about that last time. Okay, the next exercise is a little bit more tricky. It's called rolling the arms. And it's great if you've got headaches. Let me just check my piece of paper. Yeah, it's good for, rolling the arms is also good for arthritis. And what's the other one? Sorry, excuse me, one moment. I was looking at the wrong one here. No, it's good for arthritis and for the shoulders and for headaches. Okay. So first of all, I will show you what it looks like, so it gives you an idea. I'm going to just soften my knees a little bit and stretch my arms out. The hands meet in the front. They circle, they rotate. The inside of my hand here goes past my head, and then it smooths like a ball of energy between the palms of your hands. Then you turn that palm up while the other one goes up. I'm just showing you what it looks like, and then we'll break it down. This is also good for the waist. What's important to remember when you do this is that you keep your whole body relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, just because it's a little more tricky. Once you get the hang of it, you'll find it flows smoothly. Okay, so I'm going to do this on the chair now. I'll come a bit closer. Again, you don't need to see my feet for this exercise. So I'll sit here, and it's like that. So watch this arm. It raises up, and then the inside here passes by my temple, my head, and it goes down, smooths that other hand, and then I twist my waist to the other side. Smooth the energy ball. I open the chest. So just watch what the front arm is doing for now. Don't worry about the other arm. I had a little crack in my shoulder then. So it's called rolling the arms, because just watch what's happening now here. Rotating the arm up while the other arm is like a wave crashing on the beach. Just like a wave. And just copy me now. It's the same. You just get used to it. It might look a little bit difficult, but it's not. Once you get used to it, but you'll feel it in your waist and in your shoulders. And the point which is passing by here is also going to help lift headaches. It's actually more difficult sitting on a chair, because you're really having to twist your waist. And keep your focus on your hands. And follow this hand as it goes to the left or to your right. Follow it down, and then follow the other hand. I'll do one more, and then I'll do it standing up. Again, I collect the chi here into my cauldron. I'll just turn sideways a little bit so you can see. When you do it standing up, you can see that my legs help the movement, so it's not so concentrated in the waist as it is when you sit down, because by sitting down, it anchors your sitting bone, your pelvis. And gradually you will feel a sensation between your palms here. Just like warm air or tingling. And that is energy you can feel. And this is meditation through movement. It's very calming. And your breathing is natural. So remember, don't hold your breath. Just breathe normally like you would anyway. I'll do a couple more. And again, my right hand goes on my belly, on my cauldron, and the left hand on top. If you're a boy or a man, it's the other way round. Left hand first, right hand on top. So right hand for me. And just allow the energy to collect in your cauldron. This is what connects you to Mother Earth. The third exercise, I have to remind myself, is rowing the boat. Rowing the boat. That's what it's called. And it's good for backache and for your kidneys, which are here in there. Okay? So again, this is easy to do standing or sitting down. I will do standing first. All you do is imagine that your arms are rowing, are the oars of a boat. And you lean forward and back and forward. So I'll go sideways so you can see what my body's doing. So I keep my back straight. And I only bend from my hips here. I'm not rounding my shoulders. So I keep my back from the top of my head to here in one unit. In one unit. And I just bend forward like that. Okay? Because you don't want to round your shoulders because you can hurt your back. So your posture is very important in Qigong, because then your energy flows well. If you are hunched up or something like that, then it doesn't flow. So relax the shoulders, relax your back, and let's pretend we're rowing a boat. I love this exercise. It's nice and easy. And again, you know, if you're outside, you open your chest, you naturally, and then as you go down, you breathe out. But then let your breath become natural. So you can do this sitting down too. So I'm just going to get my chair. It's not important to see my feet at the moment, so I can be a bit closer to the screen. But you can just see that I am steady, and I'm going to do the same exercise with my arms and lean forward. So again, I keep my whole back in one unit. If I go sideways, you can see it better. Try not to rush this exercise. Keep it smooth. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down. And again, this is movement meditation. So it helps to calm your mind. And when you get used to it and you don't need to watch me, you can even do this with your eyes closed. I'll do it standing up again to finish off. I have to wear this to hide the wire. The wire of the microphone gets in the way, so I have to put something over the top. Okay. If you have a garden or a patio, it's so lovely to do this outside. In the winter time even, you can do it if it's not raining and if it's not too windy. You can wrap up warm and you get lovely energy from nature. It's a good opportunity to re-energize if you have been watching too much TV or you are in front of the computer for too long, because all those objects, they take your energy. So it's very important to replenish your energy system. And you do that best in nature. And I'll do one more. And when you end down here, you just come up slowly. Right hand for a girl on the lower cauldron below your belly button, left hand on top. I've given you the explanations now. And I hope that you enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much for joining us both. Thank you, Angie, for your clever interpreting. And I hope to see you all next week. Keep practicing. Happy practice, everybody. Lots of love. Bye-bye.